Welcome back to my fourth devlog. Today we're gonna talk about lighting and level design, so grab yourself a cup of coffee and enjoy the video.
The classics.
To start things off, as you can see, I've improved lighting quality in my game. It has more vibrant colors, which don't look as dull as the previous ones. These light torches on the side of the room can really show off how better it is now. So I'm really happy on how it turned out, although I ran into a couple of issues when it comes to lighting. Unity's universal renderer pipeline apparently is not the biggest fan of having too many lights in a single scene. It allows maximum of 8 per pixel, which is quite bothersome because that means that I'll have to limit my lighting on spells, which kinda sucks because without lighting they don't feel as immersive as they used to. I also had to come up with my own collision culling solution, because apparently Unity also doesn't do any culling on lighting. So if the camera is off render distance, the lighting will still remain enabled even though everything else is not. So I came up with this very basic solution, which basically enables the lighting in the room that you're in, and upon exiting it, it enables the lights on all the neighbor rooms. This technique is quite simple, yet works quite smoothly and gets the job done with the performance increase. And I didn't really need it to add any extra collision detection, which is quite nice because it made my generation system less messy than it could have been. Also, as you already noticed, I started working on designing the levels. At first I wanted to go with a design layout that is outside based, but I ran into a lot of design problems and decided to just go with a classic castle layout for now. Although to maintain immersion, I'll try to add stuff like windows and outside gardens to show off the natural lighting and make the player not feel like he's forever wandering in a dark, boring room. I'm also yet to solve the issue of not seeing your character when he goes behind a wall, but I'll leave that for the next devlog. Oh yeah, I finally got to use my difficulty scaling system properly that I mentioned in a previous devlog. So for example, the first room will always only contain one basic enemy, and the second room will contain 2 basic enemies or a more difficult one. And it seems it progresses just like I wanted, so I'm quite happy of the final result. Moving on, when you start casting a spell, some weapons will now have the ability to cast emissions, which provide quite a fancy effect and adds the sense of how strong of a spell the player is casting. Anyways, that will be it for this devlog. I'm sorry that there's not a lot of stuff to show. I'm not good at modeling, so it takes much more time than programming to get any results. And I also want to spare some free time for myself as well. If you enjoy my devlogs, be sure to leave a like on this video and hit that subscribe button. It helps me out a lot. I really appreciate all of your support, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.